Yeah, John Grube, ManTraining.com. Just got done a workout, 1 minute on the road bike, and then I pulled a 80-pound sled back and forth, carrying a 30-pound kettlebell. One way dragging, another way pulling back. Did it for 5 minutes. That's the way I like to train. I like to train like if it was real life. Road bike simulates a sprint for 1 minute, and the dragging and carrying simulates dragging and carrying. I seen a meme yesterday. I don't know if it's true, but the meme said, if you can deadlift 315 pounds, bench press 225 pounds, and put over your head in military press 135 pounds, you're stronger than 99% of men. Okay. What I say about that is that if that's what men can do and that's the gauge of strength, we got a fucking weak bunch of men, because that was 10th grade numbers in high school. I don't care if you don't like to believe it or want to believe it. If you don't believe it, okay, it's because you were a weak kid and even a weaker man, okay? Because they were fucking numbers that were easily to come by in any weight room that had serious trainers, okay, in high school. Don't care if you like it or not. But here's the thing. What does that actually gauge? Have you ever in the real world had to push 225 pounds off your chest? Have you ever had to deadlift 315 pounds? Now, before you say anything, and I get it, it's building muscle. You know, there's a lot of stuff you can do outside to build muscle. You know, real types of exercise that will help you. Okay? The deadlift is a gym activity, okay? Because in the real world, if you were to say, let's say, move a couch, well, when you squat, when you bend down, there is no flat back, okay? Your knees in the deadlift go over the bar. Well, with the couch, your knees are on the couch, which means you have to come out of your good form. Same as if you lift a bureau, or carry a bureau up and down the steps. You cannot put your knees over the bureau. You're in the bureau, so your back is rounded. Okay, not to mention you got to put your fingertips on the fucking ground. Rocks the same way. Round back. You can squat, but there's only so much you can do. Not form. That's why people go out, they leave the gym and hurt themselves at their home, in their yard, because they only focus on a certain form of exercise. Which, the moment you come out of that, your body's used to it, you get hurt because your body's not used to working in those different planes and angles. And the squat's another thing that cracks me up. There's no way, if you can get say a roll of carpet, I'm using it for an example that we've dealt with. You put it on end, you squat down a little bit, roll it up on your shoulder, lay over, get the balance, and you walk with it, okay? Never when we walk with it, we have to stop and actually squat with it and come back out of the squat. Never happens, okay? You're more likely to have to carry something up a hill or up steps. But never are you ever squatting with heavy weight. Squatting is obviously something that's done around the world all the time in a sitting position, but they're not usually using weight, okay? The squat does not transfer over to walking the hills with weight. Does not transfer walking steps with weight. It's a totally different exercise, totally different conditioning type. And you can't really convince people. I remember one time in the trucking business where we had these containers come in. Containers are those trailers you see on ships. Okay? They came into our terminal overweight. Rolls of denim. Hot. So what we had to do is we had to unload to make weight. So what we did is we put a section of a roller in there, you know, a manual roller, so somebody could get up there, roll them on the belt, and roll them down those. While we were down there waiting to squat under them like this, just like a quarter squat, get them on our shoulder, pick them up, they're like 150 pounds, walk them out of the trailer into another trailer and throw them on the ground, okay? Everybody. It's right there. Boom. It was like a fucking line. Boom. You come back, you got another one. Boom. You got another one. Boom. Never do we have to squat. Now, whether they're 150 or whatever, it's still a lot of weight, a lot of load to walk back and forth, back and forth. They're the types of things you're going to more likely do in the real world than actually squatting for one rep with a lot of weight. It's not going to happen. Putting weight over your head. When are you ever going to have to put 135 pounds over your head? You ever work blue collar? Nobody's putting 135 pounds over their head onto a shelf. Doesn't happen that way. Okay? What is the reason for it? There really is no reason. Okay? It's just gym stuff. Okay? It's not functional. Okay? Because what you pick up on the bar, you're going to pick up a lot less in an awkward object, say a rock. 135 pound rock's going to feel a lot heavier than a 135 pound barbell. Anyhow, that's my rant for today. Later.